Okay, I wanted to do a video on a low-cost alternative to do a whole house generator. So I picked up this Firman T07571 generator. We bought this from Costco. It's normally $8.99. Costco had it $200 off, so we bought it for $6.99 plus tax, and it was a great deal. It works really well. It is noisy, but anyways, the best benefit is that it will run off of gasoline, natural gas, or propane, and you can see the three different selections there. It only comes with the generator. You'll need a propane bottle if you want to hook it up to propane. It does come with the regulator. You also need some way to connect it to your house. I bought this on eBay, actually. Amazon also has it. This is a 50 amp cord used for an RV. I also bought this connector here, which is for an RV. It's the male receptacle. So I have this wired right into my meter downstairs with an interlock, and it works great. And then I ran just a 1/2 inch line right outside. This right here stops it. If someone comes and opens the gas, it won't allow it. It's a check valve, so if it puts too much pressure, but this was a 1/2 inch line is plenty to run this. And this does have an electric start. Comes in a nice box with a cover. Costco shipped it right to my house, and I'll show you real quick how I hooked it up without a transfer switch and spent a lot less money. This cord right here is about $70. This is a 15-foot, and then I also bought the natural gas conversion line that's for charbroiled krills. I'm currently using it on my pool heater, but if I need it, I just can pull it off. I'll show you that real quick. Here's the line here I'm using on my pool heater. It's just a 10-foot natural gas conversion. It comes with a quick disconnect. I'm just using it on my pool heater, and I'll show you the interlock that I use, so you don't need a transfer switch, but it's still safe. Right here is my electrical panel. This is the 50 amp cable coming in, and this is a Q&O panel, but most panels make an interlock for a generator. So right here is the generator switch. It's on a 50 amp breaker. Now I can't run the entire house, meaning I can't run like my air conditioner and my stove and my dryer, but I can run them just by themselves. So 50 amps is more than enough. So this interlock, the way it works is I can't turn on this breaker unless I lift this up. And I can't lift this up unless the main is off. So what this does is it allows you to turn off the main, then push this interlock up and turn on this breaker. If this breaker's on, you also cannot turn on this main. That way you cannot backfeed your generator into the power system, and also your power system can't backfeed into your generator. So it works both ways, and it's great. It's safe. You don't need an expensive transfer switch. Now, this is a $55 piece of metal. It does work great, and you do have to take off the main cover and drill a couple holes. It comes with a template. It's really simple. I do have a whole house surge protector. So this system works great. It's inexpensive. You don't have to spend $5,000 on a generator and then another $1,500 on a transfer switch and running a main gas line and increasing your meter size to do all these things. I also have a sub panel here, but I didn't want to backfeed it into the sub panel. It was much easier just to run it to that main panel and have everything on one side of my house. Most houses the gas line and the electrical line, all that come into the same place. So it's best to just mount it over on that side of the house. So like I said, if you want to hook this up inexpensive, you can run just a gas line out here. I do have another shutoff inside the house, so this isn't the only shutoff. And then this part I think was about $15 or $20 on Amazon. I'll link all the descriptions. And this generator, it has 9,400 on gasoline, 9,400 watts, and 7,500 watts continuous. So watts is converted by multiplying voltage times amps. So you can usually just divide the 9,400 by 120 volts, and that'll give you your amps. So the peak amps on this, I didn't do all the math, I'm sorry, but this generator can be hooked up here. Right here with that 50 amps. So that's rated at 50 amps. This cord's rated at 50 amps. So it works really well. Runs the whole house. And at 9,400, we'll divide that by 120. That gives you about 78 peak amps. So that's more than enough to run the majority of the equipment in my house. And during a power outage, I usually am not going to run the air conditioner. It also comes with this cord, a GFI cord that has 4 outlets on it, and that plugs into the 30 amp receptacle on the side here, which is right here. So there's different options. There's also another style 30 amp, and there's a set of plugs here, also GFI. But I'm very happy with this setup, and if you can find it on Costco for the $200 off, it's a really great deal. I'll link everything in the description below, and thanks for watching.